My name is Traci Callahan. I'm from Upland, California, and I play on the AVP. There's still some stuff in the basement. These 7 words are what have driven me for the last 3 years. I don't know if you've ever seen, I can't even remember which Rocky movie it was, but it's this perfect line where Rocky says there's still some stuff in the basement, meaning there was still something untapped that he knew he needed to accomplish and he hadn't accomplished yet. My husband gave me those words long before he was my husband, and I slapped it on the mirror in my bedroom. And it meant so much to me because 2 or 3 years before that, I had stopped playing beach volleyball. I had so many good reasons why to stop playing. I didn't have any sponsors, I didn't have a coach. I was playing at a good mid-level, but I really didn't have any sort of projection or future that made sense in the sport. I moved to Tallahassee, I coached at Florida State, and I saw myself, I'll just become a coach. It wasn't enough. I came back to California and I was teaching yoga. I would go to AVP events and I'd sit on the sidelines and I'd watch my roommate at the time, she was competing. And I thought, well, I guess now I'm just somebody who sits on the sidelines. So then I met my husband and we started talking. He's a big sports guy. And he had never once seen me play volleyball before. But we were watching the finals match, right? And he turns to me, he's like, you could do that. I'm like, you've never even seen me play before. And he's like, you could do that. You're better than these girls, which is hilarious. That's just his mindset too. So I didn't believe it, but I turned to him and I said, look, if I know how hard this is, and if I'm gonna do it, I have to do it right this time. I'm gonna get a coach, I need to get sponsors, I need to make it professional. I started training. I got a coach, Evie Matthews. It was tough because since I had been out of the sport for so long, nobody knew who I was. You know, all these young kids that had come up, Tracy Weimer, that was my name, now my name's Traci Callahan. Nobody knew who I was. Nobody had seen me take a 5th in Huntington or take a 5th in Utah. I was ancient history. So I couldn't get a partner. Nobody would play with me even in a CBVA in Huntington Beach. You know, I knew that the AVP season was coming up in 2019 and I needed to find a partner. And I caught wind that this girl, Maria Salgado, I'd seen her before, you know, but she's looking for a partner. She lives in Ipanema in Brazil. I'm gonna go down to Brazil, meet this girl for the first time, and while I'm down there, I'm gonna try to convince her to play with me. So I go down there, I remember the first day going down there, bringing all the equipment, and I see Maria and I'm like, Maria, I'm Tracy, nice to meet you. Let's play. After some tough convincing, she decided to play with me in Huntington Beach. Regardless, you know, we get on the plane, go up to the United States, and we have to play 3 matches in the qualifier. Win the first one easily, win the second one easily, win the third one in 3. And I turned to my husband, and it was this moment of like, oh my gosh, I'm back. And so I brought 2 pictures. One was me, this is 2014. She was afraid of taking risks. She was afraid of stepping too far out of bounds. She was afraid of too much of what other people would think of her. This girl right here, bit of a badass. Because now I'm at the point in my life and in my career where I don't care about other people's opinions. And that is the thing that has freed me the most. I would have never switched over to play defense if I cared about what anybody else thought. I would have never gone down to Brazil. I made a commitment to continue to compete, and I was committed to my coach, and I just kept going. I'm like, there's not always second chances. But when there is a second chance, you better take it. No matter what it is in your life, you have to take it, and that's why I'm running after it so hard right now, because I don't want to mishandle this opportunity that I've been given to play and participate in something that brings me such joy and such love and contentment.